Could you explain which is the best oil, one that's organic or one that's wild?
As I said before, wild is in an ideal situation where wild really is wild out in the wilderness, it's always the best. You see that typically with lavender. Take lavender, wild lavender, take a population lavender, which is from wild lavenders but cultivated in a field. And then the next steps, of course, so-called cloned lavenders. They're all lavender angustifolia, Lavandula angustifolia. But you can smell, each of them is special, each of them is beautiful, but the wild is the best. The wild has also, molecularly spoken, the richest variety of its structure. There's more diverse molecular structure in a wild than in a population lavender, and more in the population lavender than in a cloned lavender. So that is clear. But it's not only molecular. As I said before, there is the aspect of prana, or subtle energy behind. This is not measurable today, but you can feel it. Yeah. And that is certainly the most important aspect. Yeah. So you get this, when you take a white lavender, you get that, the subtle energy aspect. Yeah.
This may be a difficult question to answer, but some people say, would you recommend that I get, if for example there's clary sage and there's organic clary sage within the Oshadi range, they say, is the organic one better? Why is it better? Mm-hmm. Which would you recommend, and why do you do both? How would you answer that? Yeah,
good. Of course, we do both because we want to give people the choice of price. So we choose, of course, as much as we can, certified organic oils from the producers. But we also choose non-certified organic oils because price-wise they are more accessible for certain people. And we are convinced that non-certified organic, so meaning non-organic oils, can also have their own word to say, and they are also healing oils. But they may have maybe energy-wise less, which is not always true, but in many cases would be. Well, for example, when we do this electrophotonic research, which is a French scientist, and he does that sometimes, and we send oils to him, and then he showed us this is an organic lavender, this is a non-organic lavender. It's like Killian photography, but more objectified, so to say. I showed you that once, I think. And then you can see, the energy field, this colorful, beautiful, colorful energy field of organic lavender is stronger than of the non-organic. But we have also seen sometimes when we were talking with Professor Popp, he's in the SAR and has developed incredible machinery to measure the not biophotonic, but let's say the coherent light emission of living substances. That's what he does. Yeah. Ultra-weak coherent light emission. And when we sent him oils, and then I called him and he said, well, it's not always true that the non-organic has a weak radiation, so to say, or weak energy. It depends really very much on other aspects also. A field which has not gone through the certified organic tests and all this can have a lot of energy if it's in a good environment, and even if the farmer has used, let's say in terms of lavender, some nitrogen fertilizer before, or maybe 1 year before, 2 years before, so it would not matter a lot in this case. But it's a very, very difficult thing. You have to go really one oil by one oil and find out what is what, and why wild, non-organic, and why organic. And it really has to do with each essential oils individually.